Dear Gastro Pilgrims, can I make award-winning Spanish meatballs in the desert? Absolutely, but I do have one considerable advantage. Aragon's magnificent Ternasco lamb instead of the usual beef or pork. We've all made meatballs before. I've even reported on them from these very parts, but the Academy thought there was more to show, so it sent me deeper into the desert. First though, time for lunch. This is the sort of village that I quite like. I guess most people would drive straight through, but I've always found these half-abandoned places rather appealing. I can't help thinking that somewhere in these quiet streets, the old cooking still lives on. After a lap of the village, my confidence was beginning to waver. At length I came across a local gentleman who told me not to overlook the bar, as the cook was excellent. That remained to be seen, but I had little to lose. I say, this shank seemed designed to fly the Aragonese flag or something. Well, this wonderful Ternasco lamb from Aragon, just in a local bar. I couldn't understand why such refined cooking had turned up here. I continue to be amazed. Chef Nacho's kitchen had exceeded my wildest expectations. The only thing missing from today's menu was his celebrated, award-winning lamb albóndigas.
Albóndigas de Ternasco del Alto Aragón.
Having secured the recipe, it was time to leave the village behind and return to the flocks, deep in the heart of Los Monegros, one of Europe's largest semi-desert landscapes. Anyway, enough scenery, let's get on with it. The meat won't keep. There's nothing revolutionary about the meatballs themselves. Minced lamb, onion and garlic, an egg, breadcrumbs, mushrooms, a splash of brandy, and a handful of almonds for sprinkling over at the end. Half of the onion and garlic will be reserved for the sauce, which is built on the foundation of lamb trimmings, onion, carrot, and celery. For those interested in exploring and helping to keep these wonderful regional traditions alive, you'll find the full written recipe in the Academy archives. The link is in the description. The sauce starts with a simple stock. The lamb trimmings are browned in olive oil with the onion, carrot and celery until the bones and vegetables are golden. Add water to cover and leave it to cook gently for about an hour. With the stock strained, we can turn our attention to the meatballs. While the bread softens in milk, gently cook the onion and garlic in olive oil. The meatball mixture is made by combining the minced lamb with egg, the well-squeezed bread, salt and pepper, chopped parsley and some thyme, before folding in half of the onion and garlic. If the mixture's a bit loose, a spoonful of flour soon puts matters right. Finely chopped mushrooms are then added to the remaining onion and garlic and cooked until they're quite dry. A generous splash of cognac is poured in and set alight. Once the flames have died away, add the stock and leave it to bubble gently for a few minutes. Shape into balls and coat them lightly with flour, which both helps them brown and later gives the sauce a little body. They're fried in olive oil until well coloured. There's no need to cook them right through, they'll finish in the sauce. The drained albóndigas are then added to the sauce, covered and left to finish cooking for a final 15 minutes. Although the recipe doesn't insist on rosemary, the landscape, however, rather does. The final touch, 5 minutes before the end, is a picado of crushed almonds. These remarkable formations, so typical of Los Monegros, survive only because of the cap of hard rock at the summit. Remove that and nature will quickly dismantle the rest. It's people like Nacho who ensure that recipes such as these don't suffer the same fate, and I hope that the Culinary Academy of the Pyrenees is doing its small part to help preserve them too. Well, all good things must come to an end. The more time I spend in Los Monegros, the more I appreciate this remarkable corner of Aragón. Note to self, though, avoid deserts in July and August. If you'd like to join me as I continue exploring the food traditions of the Pyrenees and beyond, I'd be delighted to have your company. Buen provecho y que fluya el vino.